wants is to see people succeed. All he wants is to see people succeed. SD Mfom, I will always appreciate you any day, any time. I mean, in a business that you don't have someone to hold you, this is someone that he will call me very early in the morning. What are you doing? What are your achievements? What are your goals? What do you want to achieve this week, Idara? I'll be like, get this thing. You must do this thing. The way he told me to, I'll be like, is it only me in Longrich? But those things has paid off. I'm honored to have you. You have always been by our side. You've always been a strength. We welcome you again tonight as you take us, telling us the stones that you met in this journey, telling us those stones that you stepped on.
Network.
Please welcome on stage.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Can you guys hear me very clearly?
Yes, I can hear you very clear.
I can hear you very clearly.
I wasn't hearing Idara very well. I don't know where the technical issue is coming from.
Thing is coming from her side. It's network issue. Please, if you can hear SD Mfom, put it 111 in the chat box so we can know that you can hear 111 in the chat box.
If you can hear me very well,
Thank you,
just say. Okay. I guess most people can hear me very well.
Thank you, Bright Victoria. If you can hear him, please 111 in the chat box. Thank you, Mr. Budon. If you cannot put 111, just unmute yourself and say, yes, I can hear. Thank you, Godwin.
Yes, I can hear.
Thank you, Chukwemeka.
Yeah, I can hear him.
Thank you very much.
All right. All right, that's great. Let's
I can hear.
Thank you very much, David.
All right.
Okay, looks like everyone can hear you, sir. Right on.
All right. It's a pleasure to connect with you guys this evening. The esteemed Longrich group. You guys have been amazing, doing great things, even in these challenging times in our business. One thing I always tell people is that every business has a life cycle. There are times of plenty, of flourishing in business. There are times things don't really move the way you expect it to move. If you look at, can somebody that's mute yourself? There's a lot of noise on the background. There's someone that there's a lot of noise on this background. Can you mute yourself? All right. So like I said, you always have a challenging time in the life cycle of every business, but it takes only the resilient business person to go through that challenging phase of the business and come out successful. A lot of feeble-hearted business people when they experience challenges, they give up, they quit. But of course, we all know that there's this popular adage that says, quitters never win and winners never quit. Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
Can you all hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are here loud and clear.
All right. So in line with the topic of this presentation, we are talking about stepping stones to success. I would like to make some clarifications for some of us to understand what we mean by stepping stones. Of course, when you're talking about success, success comes at a cost. Every successful man in history has gone through some challenges, has some price they had to pay to be able to become successful. And that's what we mean by stepping stones. You step over some stones in the process of, in your success journey to be able to achieve whatever your goal is. So it is very apt that your leader, and I must at this point acknowledge and appreciate the efforts made by your leader, 6 Diamond Idara Kufre, who has been a phenomenal leader, mobilizing all the partners in the Esteem group to be consistent in pushing their business. She's been an amazing person to work with, has always been focused, even with the face of so many challenges. She remained focused and consistent. And of course, you can see that has paid off in successes in the business. So in choosing the topic, stepping stones to success, it's very apt and it's very appropriate at this time. Of course, we know that our business has been going through some challenging time. It's not peculiar to our business. It's a general, situation in the Nigerian economy and the global economy generally. In the last 2 years, because of the effect of the coronavirus pandemic, there's been very serious, economic challenges for most businesses. And of course, we are aware of the fact that a lot of businesses, global businesses, have gone under because of these challenges. So it takes very strong and vibrant businesses to withstand the economic challenges, as a result of the pandemic, the COVID pandemic. But that's notwithstanding, any successful businessman that has gone through this phase and remained committed, focused, and consistent will always achieve success. So I didn't prepare any specific presentation. I just want to share some thoughts with you people as a way of motivating every member of this team to remain consistent, to remain committed to their business, because I can assure you that, this is just a trying period that we are all going to come out, tops. If we don't give up, if we don't quit, if you don't throw in the towel, if you remain consistent, your business is going to experience a turnaround in the next few months. I can assure you of that. Of course, if I tell you that a top leader in this company, I can authoritatively tell you that it's been very challenging. There is no way of painting a negative picture. It's been a very challenging phase for our business the last, 1 year, continuing up to now. There is, light at the end of a lot of positive things are coming up. I can assure you, I want to prepare your mind towards this so that you know that we are experiencing something that is not peculiar only to us. It's a general situation, but because we are working with a very strong company, a very solid organization, we are working towards coming out of this challenging phase of our business. So what are the stepping stones to success? The lady that just joined us, can you kindly mute yourself. I can see on the screen you're inside a car or something. Can you mute yourself? The noise is crazy. Okay, please, if you're just joining us, make sure you mute yourself because we're already in the presentation. All right, so what are the stepping stones to success, which is what we are talking about? I'm not going to do any presentation on long reach or compensation plan and all that and all that. I believe you're all partners. Apart from one or two people who are prospects. And I want to encourage those people that invited them to take time to share the business opportunity with them, talk about the company, talk about the compensation plan, the products. I am not going to talk about that. I'm going to, motivate us. I'm going to share some ideas on how we can go through this phase of a challenging phase of a business and come out top, successful. Now, one thing I know is a fundamental stepping stone to every successful man, every successful business is failure. Failure is a fundamental stepping stone to success. If you don't fail in your business, if you don't fail in achieving, you will not experience success. So I can, on the other hand, I can say that failure is a necessary, path to success. What do we mean by failure? For instance, in our business, a lot of people join the business with so much expectation, so much, anticipation to achieve goals, to achieve a particular thing. But you discover that 2 months, 3 months, 1 year down the line, you don't experience or don't see all those things you are looking for to achieve. And somehow you feel that you failed. But I can assure you that those experiences are not failures. They're actually a learning process that probably is preparing you towards the success you're actually looking forward to. So if you don't quit, if you don't give up because of the failures the seemingly failures you think you're experiencing in your business, if you don't give up on yourself, if you don't give up on your business, you will surely, experience success. So I can, tell you guys clearly that your failure in this business, or what you think is a failure in this business, is actually a process that you need to go through to achieve success. From the level I'm in the business today, I've a lot of challenges. I've seen failures. A lot of people that I expected to have been partners, people that I expected to work together to achieve goals, I decided to go the other way. I decided to quit. But I didn't allow all those things to discourage me. I didn't allow those failures to discourage me, because I had a focus, I had a goal that I wanted to achieve. I remained focused on my goals. I remained focused on my visions. And I kept working. I kept looking for alternative ways to achieve my goals. And of course, there will always be, support. There will always be people that are going to work with you, going to partner with you to achieve your goals. So I can, with experience, tell you guys that the failure you're experiencing today is actually a process. You need a necessary process you need to go through to be able to achieve your goal, to be able to achieve success in this business. So stay strong, stay focused, stay committed, and I can assure you, you will achieve your goals. There are going to be some signs you will experience, some signs that will tell you that, it's not working. For instance, you're going to struggle, some kind of struggles you're going to experience in the business with. My battery is good. Let me recharge my battery. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Sorry.
We can.
I needed to cut my device to the charger. All right.
All right. All right.
It's echoing. All right. So, like I was saying, you're going to experience some kind of struggles in your business. For instance, you start a business, you sign up a couple of people in your team, maybe you have 10, 15, 20, 50 people in your team, and then you find out that a lot of them are struggling, to grow in the business. A lot of them are struggling to, increase their team, the numbers of people in their team, and you find out that it's not really helping you to, achieve your goals, because this business is about teamwork, it's about people, it's about duplicating your network and growing people in your network. Now, there are certain things you need to do, which is some of the mistakes some of our partners, some people do when they start the business. When you sign up new partners into your team, first and foremost, you have a responsibility to, ensure that they understand the business. Because when people don't understand what the business is all about, the basic things they need to do, on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, and then they're actually taking action on those activities. We call it the, income producing activities or PV producing activities. If your team members are not actually taking action on those activities on a consistent basis, especially the first 3 months, what we call the 90 days, the first 90 days in the business, you find out that you're going to recruit members who are not actually, empowered, who are not actually understanding the business. And of course, even if you have 1,000 people in your network who are not well trained, who are not well equipped, who are not well informed about business, for you to grow with those people. So we encourage team members, when you sign up people into your network, you have a responsibility to, train them, get them to understand the business. And of course, there are opportunities available to new partners to learn these things. We have regular trainings, presentations, and partners trainings in different teams, both online and offline. I saw when your leader was posting in your group earlier today that a lot of people don't attend trainings, a lot of people don't attend meetings, a lot of people don't attend even online trainings that, people, are invited to train to do present. How do you just grow business? In network marketing, training is very key. You cannot grow in this business if you don't submit yourself to regular and consistent training. You need to get basic trainings on how to prospect. Somebody talked about prospecting yesterday. You need to, there are skills you need to learn on prospecting. There are strategies you need to understand on how to prospect effectively and get results. You don't just walk up to people and start talking to them. You need to understand the basic things you need to say to your prospects to be able to convince them, or you so to say, to sign up and become your partner. So it is in training, partners trainings, that you learn these skills. So what I'm trying to say is that when you sign up new members into your business, the first responsibility you have is to put them through these trainings, to encourage them to go through these trainings on a consistent basis. Even if you do that the first month, the second month, you've not learned enough. Even as a 3-star director as I am, I still learn. Anytime I attend online or real or offline presentations or trainings, I learn, even from our junior partners. So training is very important. And the point I'm making here is that when you sign up new members into your team, ensure that they undergo training. Ensure that because this is what is going to prepare them. This is what is going to make them understand the business. And when they understand the business and what is required of them, what they're expected to do on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, you see they will stay in the business. People that are not trained, are not well trained, they don't stay in the business. They give up so easily. They quit even before they start the business. So training is important. And this is one of the struggles a lot of partners, experience in their business. So when you experience this kind of struggles, what you need to do is to go back to the drawing board, bring your team members together, gather them together, and get them trained. You can invite any top leader, can invite your upline who automatically will become a leader. It is a responsibility to lead those three people. It is their responsibility to guide them and put them before the other top leaders in your network that will help them to understand the business, to understand the compensation plan, to understand the products and what they need to do on a daily basis. These are the things you need to do. And once you have this done, you find out that the failure rate in your team, the failure rate in your network will be reduced. And most of the people that are joining your team will remain consistent, will continue the business. Even when they're facing challenges, they will continue to push the business. For instance, when we started this business about 8 or 9 years ago, there were a whole lot of people that started the business with us. But I can assure you that today, significant numbers of those people have stopped the business a long time ago. Even in our team, in our network, we have thousands of people. Over 70 to 80% of the people that have joined the business are no more in the business. But we are still in the business and we have achieved a whole lot of success. So what is the difference? Is it that the business was not working? Of course, the business, the same business that some people are succeeding is the same business that some people have failed. So is it about the business? No, it is not about the business. If you look at it consistently, it is about the individuals. What one person did that made that person successful and what the other person did that made that person a failure. So it is not about the business. It is about you. It is about the individual. And whatever you do, it's what is going to determine your success. And it's what is also going to determine your failure. So what we are trying to let you guys understand is that when you start your business, you need to be consistent. You need to, give yourself that time to be trained and to get to inform about their business, fully equipped in the next 1 week, the next 1 month, the next 2 months. You need to give yourself time to learn, to grow, and then you can now be sure that you are ready to achieve the success you are looking for. The truth about this business is that it's not going to happen, as soon as the success you're expecting is not going to happen as immediately. You need to give yourself some time. You need to be patient. That brings me to this next point I want to talk about after failure. Patience is a necessary tool when you want to succeed in network marketing. What do I mean by that? You don't just expect that as soon as you join the business, you're going to start making millions the next week. Definitely there's opportunity to make money, immediately if you do the right thing, if you're consistent, if you keep building, if you keep growing. But if you don't do anything, it'll happen. And when it doesn't happen, you feel that the business is not working. No, the business works. I can assure you that the business works. And people have achieved their life dreams, their life goals on this same platform. So it is not about the business. It's about, the challenges. It's about you as an individual. There's this adage that says that if you want any significant change in your life, you first and foremost have to change yourself. You have to change your thinking. You have to change the way you reason. You have to change the way you approach, issues or situations about your business. That is not what is going to make you achieve success. So patience is a fundamental, stepping stone to success. That's another stepping stone to success. I want to talk about patience. I've talked about failure as a stepping stone. So when you fail in your business, when you experience failure, don't quit. It's actually a process to success. And then you need to be patient. You need to, exhibit that attitude of patience. Be patient with their team members. A lot of people that are going to join your team are going to be difficult people to work with. They're going to be very difficult to work with. You're going to be criticizing, you're going to be complaining, but you need to learn patience. It is in being patient with these people and continuously training them, continuously working with them, exposing them to the right skills, the right attitude. That is what will ensure you succeed in the business. Am I communicating?
Sure.
Hello?
You are communicating.
Yes, sir.
Now, I like to share some motivating thoughts with us. I'd like you to see yourself as an amazing personality. I'd like you to see yourself as a very important person, someone special, someone unique, someone kind, someone precious, and someone that is loved. These are some of the attitudes, that you need to exhibit, because we are working with people. Network marketing is a people's business. It's a business that you have to connect with people of different mentality, people from different backgrounds, people from different religion, people from different tribes. People don't think the way you think. So when you come into this business and you are relating with with people from diverse backgrounds, different, cultures and religions and beliefs, you need to understand that you have to be, patient. You need to learn to love people. You need to learn to, see people as special in their own different ways. You don't judge people based on their own perceptions. Don't judge people based on how you see things or see the situation. Try to listen to people, hear them out, listen to their own perspective about the particular issue, listen to their own, philosophies. And these are the things that is going to guide you in relating with people, so that you can, form an atmosphere that makes it conducive for the people you are working with to grow with you, to work with you. So it is important that in building your team, in building your network, you work with people with a kind heart. You see people as, they need you and you need them. You don't try to use people in this business. You only help people to grow. You help people to develop their positive attitude, to help people to become the best they can be. Because it is in doing that you are going to, empower them to become positive minded people, to become, people who see opportunities and take advantage of it. You cannot succeed in this business alone. You need people. You need to grow people. You need to groom people. You need to empower people. For instance, in my network, I have over 300,000 people in my network. Most of these people, I've never met them. But the contribution of these people is what have made me to achieve what I've achieved today. I didn't do it on my own. I might be a 3-star director, but because somebody became a 1-star director, somebody became a Diamond 7, somebody became a Diamond 5, somebody became a Diamond 4, Diamond 3, Diamond 1 in the business. That is what made me to become a 3-star director. And I had to work with these people to achieve their own goals for me to achieve mine. You cannot grow alone. In network marketing, no man is an island. We all work together on a purpose, on a common purpose, on a common goal to achieve our own individual goals. So you need to understand that you need to build people. You need to help people to achieve their own goals. You need to help people to become better at what they are doing. You need to help your people, your team. When I talk about people, I mean your team members, your downlines. People under you, your success lines, they are the people that will help you to achieve their goals by you helping them to achieve their own goals. Remember when Dad talked about the fact that she worked with me, I call her, encouraged her, and of course, that is the way it should be. Because if I want to succeed in this business, I must help other people to succeed. You can't come into this business and then you expect that you'll be, you can achieve your goals by yourself. It is not possible. Look at the compensation plan of people under you to achieve the next rank. For you to become a Diamond 4, you must help 2 or 3 people to become Diamond 3. For you to become a Diamond 5, you must help at least 2 or 3 people to become Diamond 4, and so on up to the 5-star director. You cannot achieve a star director if you don't help people to achieve their next rank. So what we are saying is that it is a business of helping others to achieve their own goals in order for you to achieve your own goal. This is very important, and I like to emphasize on it so that we come with the right mindset. That person you sign up as a silver member, as a gold member, as a platinum member, you don't just sign them up and leave them there. As soon as you introduce them into business, you have a responsibility to guide them to achieve the next level. In fact, one thing I've learned about this business is that if you want to achieve your own goal, go all out to other people achieve their own. And then you achieve your own goals double. For instance, that has been released by the company. As a smart leader or upline, the first thing you do when a promo is out is to look at your team and identify who in your team, your downlines, you want or can qualify for the promo. You sit down, strategize with them, call a meeting with them. Maybe you're a Diamond 2, you're a Diamond 3, you're a Diamond 4. You call a meeting with them and tell them there's a new promo in the system, and you can qualify for this promo. So can we put this together and strategize, plan on how you are going to qualify for this trade? If you do that on your 3 legs, identify the leaders, the serious leaders, people who are working with you, and strategize with them, help them, go do presentations with them, help them to call their prospects, help them to talk with their prospects. And you know it, their business is growing, help them to qualify for that promo. And you discover that by the time you help 3-4 people to qualify under you, you will yourself will qualify even more, maybe with double slots. That is how this business is run. You don't just focus on yourself, say, I want to qualify, I want to qualify. If you do that, you as a selfish leader. In fact, when you are building this business, you don't even refer to yourself because you know the things that you need in your network to achieve your goals. So what you need to focus on is to go on and help other people to achieve their own goals. And by so doing, you achieve your own. Am I making sense? Are we learning?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we are learning.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, another thing I want to talk about is the only thing that can limit you in this business is you. You are the only thing that can limit you from achieving your goals is you, not even your upline or your downline. So don't focus on anybody, focus on you. What do I need to do to become a better leader? What do I need to do to become a better partner? Have I done my daily activities? Have I prospected today? How many people do I prospect today? How many of my team members did I call to check on what they're doing? How many of my downlines are actually prospecting? So you take responsibility. That's what I mean by not limiting yourself. Take responsibility on the things you need to do. Take responsibility on the things your downline need to do. Remember, you had saying earlier that I used to call her in the morning and ask her, what is your goal for today? What are you supposed to do? How many of your team, how many of your downlines have you checked that have done? If you go through your back office, you notice that some people did not generate any PV in the previous week. What did you do about it? Did you call them? Did you check on them to know if they are still in the business or if, there's any challenge they're having that needs your attention. These are the things you need to do. Take responsibility and act on your goals on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. And then this, you find out that you will definitely grow your business and achieve your goals. What's the way forward? Like I said earlier, we are going through a challenging time in the business, but it's simply a phase. It is what a lot of people have experienced in the past. This business is about 10 years now in the country. And of course, this is not the first time we have experienced very challenging times. Sometime in 2016, 2015, we had even more challenges there because, we have been resilient. We overcame. There are a lot of people that quit, that gave up that time, have regretted. Now, I want to make something clear to all of us. Watch out the third quarter of this year, 2022. The third quarter is starting from August, from July. Watch out for that period. You're going to see a significant growth in our business. And the people that are going to benefit from that significant growth are people who are consistently building right now. People who have not given up, people who have not quit the business. Did you hear what I'm saying? From July to August to September, our business is going to experience a massive growth. So if you give up now, if you quit now, you're not going to benefit from that, exponential growth that is coming. It is what we have seen already. The next 2-3 months is still going to be a bit challenging, but I can assure you, if we keep pushing, if we keep growing, we're going to experience success in the next few months. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure that you seek. Did you hear what I said? That cave that you're afraid to enter, that is where the treasure you seek is hidden. So be bold, be confident. Enter that cave with boldness, with confidence. Do the things you need to do. Take action on a daily basis. Take action on a weekly basis. Don't quit. And then you're going to see the things you are scared to do usually are the things that you need to do. Step outside of your comfort zone. A lot of people that have, failed in the business is simply because they refuse to go out of their comfort zone. They refuse to step out of their comfort zone. They think that you just need to stay one place and relax and magic will happen. There's no magic anywhere. Manna will not fall from heaven. You need to go out there to prospect. You need to go out there to build your team, do presentations, talk to people, one-on-one, hold home meetings, organize physical meetings, online meetings, and reach out to people. The more people you reach out to, the more the probability of your success. To be successful, you need to, your focus has to be very, very intense. So in such a way that others would think that you are crazy. If you're not, focused very strongly to the extent that people would think that you are crazy. I mean, is it only about you? That is all you need. That's what you need to achieve success. But when you jump from one place today, then tomorrow you move to another business, the next week you move to another business. I mean, you are dividing your attention and you can never be successful. So focus has to be intense and, very, very strategic. Don't let anything distract you. Don't let anybody comes to you with a new opportunity today. Tomorrow you jump into that one. The next day, come back. I mean, for us to have achieved what we achieved in the business, it's because we have been focused for 8 years plus now, almost 10 years now. We have been focused, we have been consistent. It doesn't mean that we didn't see other opportunities that came our way. It's because we remained focused, we remained consistent, we remained committed to our brand. that is what has brought the success. And if you check out all the people that have remained successful in the business, it's because they've been focused. They didn't allow anything to distract them. Once you are distracted, you discover that you cannot grow in the business. Then you must learn to develop systems and processes. Already, the platform already has a system that we are all following. But you need to develop your own personal processes that will help you in growing your team. What are the processes, the things you do on a daily basis? Prospecting, communicating with your team members, trainings, and then consistent feedback from your team members. You need to check out your team members and find out what they're doing on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. And then you get those feedbacks and analyze it when you have meetings and find out what is working and what is not working, so that you concentrate and focus your energy on what is working. Those are the processes you need to develop and then repeat it day in, day out. That is what will bring the success you need. You don't need to rush out of the opportunity. Work on your dreams and watch it grow. There's no, they say that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step, and that Rome was not built in a day. A lot of people come into the business and they expect to achieve success in 6 months, in 1 year. It doesn't work that way. This business is about people. You need to be patient to build and grow over time. In fact, the massive success you are going to achieve will come from the large number of people you have built and grown in your team over time. So be consistent. Don't quit too early. Don't give up too early. We have all been bestowed with opportunity, with the power to create wealth. It is in each and every one of us. But what we do with that power, with that opportunity, determines who is successful and who is a failure. Like I told you guys earlier, I just wanted to motivate 2 people on the stepping stones to success. You don't need to be extraordinary to achieve success. No, all you need is to be an ordinary person doing extraordinary things. What are the extraordinary things you need to do? The simple things you need to do every day, which simply means that you have to take action on your goals. Set your goals. The things you have to do. Prospecting is a very key aspect of this business. Communication with your team members, follow up on their prospects, and then work with their team members. Trainings. Ensure you organize regular trainings for your team and continue to build your team. Without a team, you can't achieve anything. And remember that even if you have a team, you need to support that team. You need to grow. You need to train that team to develop leaders. When you don't have competent, self-motivated leaders in your team, you will not go far. In as much as your focus is to grow a large team, which is very important, but you need to emphasize on personal development. You need to emphasize on leadership development. Ensure that you develop quality, competent, independent leaders who can actually take responsibility for their business with or without you monitoring them or supporting them. That is what will grow your team and make you achieve success in the long run. And of course, we all understand the fact that this is about building a passive income system. A passive income system, a system that will continue to pay you even when you are not actively involved, until you grow your business to that level whereby you have independent leaders, business partners in your team who are doing their business independent of you. Then the system duplicating down the line, you find it that you continue to experience challenges. But when you build leaders, when you develop leaders and encourage your team members to also do the same thing, that is what duplication is all about. Then you're going to leverage on the activities, on the skills, and the performance of all your leaders to grow your business and achieve your goals. I think I've been able to make some significant, points to emphasize on what you need to do to step up to success, the stepping stones you need to, go through to achieve success. We talked about, patience, we talk about failure, which seems to be what we're experiencing. But when you understand that the failure is simply a process in your success journey, you will embrace it and then you keep working, keep growing to achieve your dreams. And then you have to learn to be patient and then take action, consistent action, and then work with your team members, develop your team members and grow them. Ensure that they are better than you if you can achieve that. Work towards ensuring that you develop and produce better leaders than you in your team. That is what will help you to achieve your goals. At this point, I would like to appreciate you all for your attention. Of course, we are not going to learn everything today. You're going to take time and put into action. Because even if I'm talking from now to tomorrow, if you don't take action on the few things we have learned, we have shared today, it will be difficult to achieve your goals. So I would like to stop here for today. And if you have any questions in anything I've mentioned or said here earlier, you can ask your questions now in the next 5 minutes so that we can interact and share ideas before we round up. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You have questions for our star director to share. Go ahead and ask your question. Go ahead and ask. Question.
Can I see your chats? Somebody's raising. Somebody's raising a hand. George Ekene, Bright Victoria.
Right, Victoria.
Basi Moses is the host. Okay. I've seen Martins Matthias. Pauline Bola Bridget.
Yeah, boss. Good evening, sir.
Who is that?
This is George Ekene, Angola.
Oh, Ekene from Angola. I can see you. How are you?
Fine, sir.
Hey, longest time.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm fine.
You're in Angola at the moment, or UK?
I'm in UK. I'm selling some nuggets here.
Wow, you've not been to Angola for a long time, right?
Yeah, since December.
Okay. Good to
My
see you. How's your
family?
family?
Family don't arrest me here. They don't agree make I go again.
That's fine. You are still doing your business. I'm over there.
Yeah, of course. Longrich is a global business. Yeah. Thank you for this.
Done, bro. Good to see you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, Victoria has a question.
Are you coming to Nigeria? Okay, Victoria. Let's hear your
Unmute
question.
yourself, please, and ask.
Yes, Victoria, please unmute yourself and ask your question, or you can type in your question in the chat box and I'll read that out. Right, Victoria, we're waiting on you.
Is she still with us?
Yeah,
The
she's.
network has pushed her out. Okay. Maybe when she's ready, because time is not on our side. Okay. On behalf of the esteemed Longrich team, I want to say a big thank you to Rotarian SD Mfom Abraham for making out time to mentor us this evening. For those of us that were here yesterday, we heard from Mr. Prospective. And I remember one thing he said was, you should go all out for your business. Talk to people about your business. You shouldn't just talk to those you know, even those you don't know. And that there's no way he meets anyone, he won't end up bringing that one to join his business. And today SD Mfom is telling us, accept failure as part of the process. Take action, have a goal, set targets for yourself, and let your focus be intent. Have patience as a virtue in this business. Many of us are like, we want sharp. Longrich is a real business. It's not Ponzi. You come into this business, be patient. Then another thing he said was, if you want to grow others. In Longrich, you cannot grow alone. If others are not moving, you can't move. You can't even stand alone to succeed in this business. He said it. For him to achieve stardom is because we had a lot of diamond 2, diamond 5, diamond 7, diamond 4. So these are things we should put into action. And he said, learn to communicate with your team. Most of us, people join a business, signed up, get their product, and that's the aim. We need to bring them, carry them along, teach them, help them to attain training. If possible, introduce them to leaders that have made it in the business. If something you can't handle, you find out from a leader, you guide them through. If they know what you know, it makes it easier for you. And your success moves. So I want us here, and I know we have some suspects here. We have people in other countries that join. You are all welcome. Good to have you here. I believe we have picked one or two things from today's training. If you have a team, go back to your team, apply the steps he has said. Find out why they're not doing it. If a promo comes out, call those leaders that are active. You know, in every team, there are people that are pushing it. It might be 1 or 2 persons, but there are actually people. It might not be all, but there are some persons that are passionate about the business and working with you. So when a promo comes out, get to this person, sit with them, rub minds together, how you can achieve. If they succeed, you will succeed. Always have the mindset of others growing, of others making it, of others winning. And those wins, even if it's small, celebrate them. It will make them to love the business and want to do more. Help your team members to attain training. Training helps a lot. Like today we have learned. If you feel that failure is what will make you to quit in your business. Today, SD Mfom says it's part of the journey. It's part of the process. It shouldn't make you to quit. It shouldn't make you to give up. You fail. Failure means you didn't do that thing properly. Think of a better way. Think of another approach. Apply another principle. You will surely get there. It might not work this way. It might work the other way. It doesn't matter how many times you fail. It's going to be part of your story. You always tell someone, oh, I did this, it didn't work out. I did this, it didn't work out. But at the end, this is what I got. So it's always part of the story. Failures, challenges, don't quit or run away from it. Stand firm. You will always achieve success. So if you are actually watching this live, we are also live on Facebook, and you want to reach out to any of us. You want to reach out to me, you want to reach out to Mr. Bassi, you want to reach out to SD Mfom. Do well to let us know so person attended a longrich or stepping stones to success program will attend to you. We are going to have this also on a YouTube. For those of your team members that can't join us live, share the YouTube version for them to join us. Please, I want each and every one of us to put into action all what SD Mfom has said. Make an attempt to try. Those are the things he did. If he didn't go through all those things, I don't think he would have been bold enough to tell us to do them. He applied those things and it worked for him. Don't come into the business today and expect tomorrow. You start frowning with the person that introduced you to the business. Anyone that introduced you to the business is doing you a favor. Please. The person wants to help you. The person wants you to grow. The person wants you to succeed. So the fact that you are not doing the right thing doesn't mean that that person did not guide you properly. No. If others are succeeding in this business, you too can succeed. As Mfom says, they have been focused for 8 years. If you can even be focused for 3-4 years, I mean, you always get success. Then most of us, we come in today, we are jumping out tomorrow, we are falling back into something else. We now remember longrich when we feel like it can be your plan A, it can be your plan B. But what I advise people, don't quit. Struggle, work, cross from him till now, and you're still in that business. I think we should look at it again. There's something in longrich. Between now and August this year, like you said, between now and August this year, someone says she's not hearing again. Please, if you are hearing me, chat 111 in the inbox. Someone says she can't hear again. If you are hearing me, 111. 111. So maybe it's her network. So he says between now and August this year, the business is going to take a different dimension. So those of us that are still holding on, please keep staying on. Do all you can to keep moving in the business. As we are moving through your downline, don't move alone. You want speed in longrich, move with your downline. In this business, we move as a family. This training is open to everybody. These are trainings that we are supposed to pay the guest speaker. We're supposed to spend some consultation fee, but we make it free and open to everybody so that he will pass the knowledge to us that are still growing in the business. And it's not just for our team. We made it open to people in other teams. So in longrich, we are a family. Don't feel that you come and struggle alone. No, you won't. Follow your leader, take the instruction. No leader will guide you in the wrong path because a leader knows if you succeed, he or she will succeed. Thank you very much. We're going to call it a day tonight. And this is our episode 2. Episode 2 has ended successfully. We want to thank you again, Rotarian SD Mfom Abraham. Thank you for making our time to share your knowledge, your in-depth knowledge to us. We appreciate you. Please, please, and please, if you are here and you want this video has been shared, we're going to be shared, the recorded version, do well to get to whoever shared this video to you. Also share to your team members, get to our YouTube channel to hear more about today's presentation. I want to say a big thank you. My name is Mrs. Idara Kufre. I am the boss lady of the Still Longrich TV, and I am so excited to have you all here tonight. We're going to run episode 3, and you will all be informed of who will be our next guest speaker. Please inform your team members, invite someone, bring a prophet. Don't come and hear all this alone. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Till we come your way again next time. Apply the steps that SD Mfom has told us. Good night, everybody. And I wish every one of us success in our business. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. And if you're watching us on YouTube, on Facebook, feel free to contact whoever shared this video with you if you're interested to join the business. Thank you very much, and good night, everyone.
Good night. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Mercy. Good night, everyone.